Hi everybody, I'm Amanda, Doctor of Physical Therapy with fitnessblender.com, and today I have for you a seated lower body strength and cardio routine. So we've got 18 different exercises with no repeats. We're going to work for 40 seconds on, and then we're going to rest for 10 seconds. For equipment, you guessed it, you're going to need a chair, but I also want you to grab a towel and roll it up and maybe put it inside a pillowcase just so that way it stays together. That's what I have here, all right? We're gonna need it for a few of our exercises. In terms of warm up and cool down, this is a standalone workout. So if you feel like you might need a warm up or a cool down, please plan accordingly for that, okay? Other than that, go ahead and grab your chair, grab your towel roll, get some water, and let's get after it. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and get started. Get your chair ready. Make sure you have your towel roll off to the side. I'm going to get our timer going. Okay, we're going to get going in about 10 seconds or 7 seconds now. Our first exercise is a seated march. So we're going to have our hands like this, and then we're just going to start marching, okay? This is one of our cardio type exercises in this routine. All right, I want you to keep your belly engaged and try to keep your upper body and your trunk still. So in other words, I don't want you to teeter-totter side to side as you're marching. You can have your arms up like mine, or you can have your hands on the edge of the chair. Up to you. Choose the level that's right for you. This is your workout. Don't forget to breathe. Go ahead and engage your belly. And this pace, self-selected. You do what feels right for you. All right, we've got 10 seconds. I'm just gonna rearrange my chair real quick, just that way you guys can see what my body's doing. Grab your towel roll. All right, we're gonna place it underneath our right leg, and then we're gonna straighten out our right leg, and then we're bending it. So we're doing knee extensions, focusing on this quad muscle right here. All right, make sure that your upper body is up nice and tall. Engage your belly, and slow and controlled. You're tightening up this muscle on the top of your thigh and getting your knee as straight as you can. I recommend just keeping your ankle relaxed here. You don't have to worry about pointing the toe or flexing it. Just focus on the quad. Excellent work. We have 10 seconds of rest. Same exact thing on the left hand side now. All right, up nice and tall, belly engaged, tightening up this muscle, straightening out the knee. So now, like I said, I'm using a beach towel, but you can use a regular bath towel, or you can use a small pillow. You could also use maybe a hand towel. Just kind of depends on, what feels right for you. Because this does lift my leg up a good amount, but I have the hamstring flexibility to get my knee completely straight. Some of you might have tighter hamstrings that doesn't allow your knee to get completely straight. And if that's the case, that's okay. Just work through the range that is available to your body. All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way. I'm gonna rearrange my chair again really quickly. And we've got a bit of a cardio move. So sitting at the edge of the chair, we're gonna step out with our right and reach over to our left and then switch. All right, so we're rotating our trunk, stepping out to one side, reaching with the opposite arm across our body. Breathe. Now, if this is as fast as you can go, all good. You're still here. You're still working. All good. But if you want to speed it up a little bit and get a little bit of cardio, go for it. Just don't forget to breathe. Great work. I'm going to readjust my chair again. You guys stay how you are. Grab your towel roll. Let's place it underneath that right thigh. So now we're going to bend the knee all the way back as far as it can go. Kind of give that hamstring a good squeeze and then relax it. And bend it back. Give it a good squeeze. And then straighten it out just a little bit. You don't have to go all the way straight. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then relax it. Upper body up nice and tall. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Belly engaged. Bend that knee. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep going. Don't forget to breathe. Good stuff. Same thing on the other side. Towel roll underneath this left leg. Upper body up tall, belly engaged. Bend that left knee. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then relax it. And again, bend that knee. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax it. So you should feel the back of that left thigh kicking in and firing as you bend the knee as far back as it'll go, and then squeeze, and then relax it. And bend it back, squeeze, 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 and relax. Keep going. One more time. Very good. All right, so now we've got a bit of a cardio move now. Towel roll to the side. We're gonna sit up nice and tall. Maybe come to the edge of your chair a little bit. Arms up. Then we're gonna take our opposite knee over towards the opposite elbow and then back up. And then elbow to knee and then arms back up. All right? So left knee, right elbow, right knee, left elbow. All right? Maybe pick up the pace a little bit once you get comfortable with it. Try though to get your elbow to the outside of your thigh. Engage your belly and breathe. Keep going. Good stuff. I'm going to adjust my chair. You guys stay where you are. Grab your towel roll. All right, so you're going to hold it onto either side of it. You're going to start over towards your left, and then you're going to come up and over towards the right side where the ceiling meets the wall, and then back down to the left. Up to the right where the ceiling meets the wall, and then back down. Keep going. Engage your belly on the way up and on the way down. And don't forget to breathe. Now this exercise, self-selected pace. But make sure that you're just not throwing this towel roll around. Rest. And like I was saying, make sure you're not just like flinging the towel roll back and forth, because I don't want you to hurt your back. Same thing on the other side. Starting over to the right, up to the left where the ceiling meets the wall, and back down. Up and down. Now, feel free to drop the towel roll and you can just clasp your hands together. That is fine to do as well. Choose what feels right for you. Try to keep those arms straight. They're going to bend just a little, but you don't want them to stay bent the whole time. Keep going. Less than 10 seconds. Engage the belly. Don't forget to breathe. Good stuff. So now I'm going to put the towel roll over to the side. Next, we're just going to do some marching with some arms. All right, arms up overhead, and then we're just going to march. So think of this almost like a jumping jack. So our arms are doing jumping jacks while our legs are marching. But while we're here, I don't want you leaning back into the chair. So keep your hips more towards the center of the chair, maybe the front of the chair. You're breathing, you're keeping the tension out of your head, neck, and shoulders, and your belly's engaged, okay? Again, I don't want you to go side to side like this. So try to keep your trunk strong and steady like a tree trunk while the arms and legs are moving. Whew, very good. Let's grab the towel roll again. This time we're gonna put it in between our knees. All right, we're sitting up tall. Our belly's engaged. We're gonna squeeze our knees together as hard as we can into our towel roll for 3, 2, 1, and then relax the squeeze, but keep the towel roll where it is. And engage the belly, squeeze, 3, 2, 1, and then relax the squeeze. And again, belly engaged, 3, 2, 1, and relax it. Keep going. In through the nose, blow it out. Squeeze 3, 2, 1, and relax it. In through the nose, blow it out. Squeeze 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. I'm going to move my towel roll over to the side. I'm going to readjust my chair one more time. And now we have a sit to stand, okay? This is really the only standing up exercise we do. So we're at the edge of the chair. We're going to squeeze our glutes to stand up, and then we're going to slowly lower our hips back down. Push through the heels of your feet, squeeze your glutes, stand up, and then drop those hips down and back to sit down. And squeeze it up and lower back down. So keep the belly engaged. Even though we're just, we're doing a sit to stand movement, engage that belly. Back down. Few more. Only one more. All good. Okay. Next, we have a bit of a cardio move, okay? Self-selected pace on this one. Hands up, and then you're going to move your feet. Quick feet, stay on your toes. Engage the belly. Keep your trunk nice and still. All right. If this is all the faster that you can go, keep going. All right. If you want your hands down on the chair, you can do that too. But try to keep those arms up. It challenges your core stability. Keep going. Don't forget to breathe. Engage the belly. Strong, sturdy trunk control here. Rest. Very, very good. Okay, so now we're going to scoot to the edge of our chair for this next one. Hands can be on your hips or they can be on the edge of the chair. Up to you. You're going to tighten up your quad muscle with your knee nice and straight, toes pointing up towards you, and you're just lifting this leg right on up off the ground, trying to get it to the same level of this left thigh. But if it only goes halfway, that's all good. Just keep going. That means that this leg just isn't strong enough yet, and it'll get there. So keep working at it. Engage the belly. Chest up tall. Make sure you're not leaning forward. Good stuff. Rest. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the left-hand side. All right, and here we go. Tighten up that left quad. It comes up, toes pointed towards you, and then back down. So now here's a note. If your leg only comes up to here, it could be because of some quad strength, like I was just talking about. Or if you kind of feel some tightness in the back of your thigh when you're trying to get your leg up to the level of this one, know that it's because of tight hamstrings, that you might not be able to get your leg all the way up. And again, that's okay. Keep working at it, all right? Don't get discouraged if you can't lift your leg up all the way. It'll get there. Just keep working on it. Excellent work. All right, so now a bit of a cardio move. We're gonna punch to the floor and then punch to the ceiling. So we're sitting at the edge of our chair again. Punch to the floor, up to the ceiling. Down to the floor, up to the ceiling. Keep going. Don't forget to breathe. Keep tension out of your head and neck. And what I would like for you to do is as you're punching towards the floor, I really want you to tighten up those lower belly muscles as good as you can, almost like someone's going to try to punch you in your belly. So you're tightening everything up to help brace for that. Keep going. Self-selected pace. Go as fast or as slow as your body needs to. Good job. All right, we only have 2 more exercises left. That's pretty awesome. So now what we're going to do, stay at the edge of the chair. Our right foot is out, and then you're going to lift it up just to a hover. You're going to take it out to the side and then back into your midline. Out to the side and then back into your midline. Now, if this feels kind of easy, lift the leg up a little higher and go in and out. If you can't get your leg lifted up at all, you can slide your heel along the floor. All right, all good. You work with what your body is able to do today. Keep your chest up tall, your belly engaged. Good job. One more time on this left side, and then we're done for today. But just remember, with this one, keep those toes pointing towards the ceiling. Keep those toes pointed towards the ceiling the whole time as you go in and out. You don't want your toe to start to drift like that, right? So keep it pointed towards the ceiling the whole time. Keep your knee as straight as possible the whole time, tightening up that quad muscle. And if you feel like you're starting to kind of like having to lean over as the leg goes out, don't go out as far. Keep it shallow, okay? Lots of ways to modify this. And just because you have to make a modification doesn't mean that you're not working hard. And it doesn't mean that you're not putting in any effort, or it doesn't mean that you're not doing a good enough job. There's no shame in modifying any exercise. So just remember that, okay? Well, there we have it. That was our 15 minutes of seated strength and a little bit of cardio routine. So I hope that you enjoyed this. And remember, a lot of this routine was all about your self-selected pace, especially with those cardio moves that we did. So choose the level that feels right for you. And that goes not only for this routine, but really for any workout. You know, it's okay to challenge yourself, but also remember not to overdo it and overexert yourself either, to the point of where you might hurt yourself, okay? So listen to your body, do what feels right for you, but don't forget that it is okay to challenge yourself, all right? Thank you so much for joining me today. Sorry, Molly is over there and she's scratching and clinking her necklace. So that's what that little jingling noise was. But so Molly says hi. But thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate the fact that you could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with me working out. So I appreciate you. Make sure you take time to appreciate yourself today. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Great job. Workout complete.